Your Race to Zero journey starts with a pledge. And what does this mean for members? Well, there are two steps a non-state actor needs to take to pledge and join the Race to Zero. First, you must pledge at the head of organizational level to reach net zero as soon as possible and by 2050 at the latest. This should be in line with the scientific consensus on the global effort needed to limit warming to 1.5 degrees, recognizing that this requires a phasing down and out of all unabated fossil fuels as part of a global and just transition. Second, you must set an interim target to achieve in the next decade. This target should reflect the maximum effort toward or beyond a fair share of the 50% global reduction in CO2 by 2030. These targets must cover all greenhouse gas emissions. This includes Scope 1, 2, and 3 for business, all territorial emissions for subnationals, all portfolio, financed, facilitated, and insured emissions for financial entities, and for all actors, land-based emissions. Now let's look at an example. Here we have Aviva, a Race to Zero member that pledged using SBTI and working with the Net Zero Asset Owners Alliance. You can see that their target with SBTI covers scopes 1, 2, and 3. And here we have IKEA's target, which has a target that follows Race to Zero's leadership practices to go even further and focus on removals. We also see that Patagonia takes some leadership by using a holistic view that looks beyond just their carbon footprint. And some members, like Danone, have shown leadership by targeting specific greenhouse gases like methane, which contribute to 30% of global emissions. Others, like GSK, focus on nature. You can see that GSK is one of the first companies that set an SBTN, or Science-Based Target for Nature, focusing on fresh water. And others focus where they can go deeper with sectors, contributing to the 2030 breakthroughs across industries, like Sao Paulo, which has focused heavily on agriculture for their state. Are you feeling ready to join the race and make a pledge of your own? Get started through one of our 25 Race to Zero partners. These partners are the pillars under the campaign and the funnels through which individual members can join and make a pledge. Prospective members can join through any one partner initiative depending on your region and sector. Many partners use the SBTI target setting framework for pledge, but it is really important to look into each organization's specific methodology. And just a quick note on racing with SBTI, we know many members end up using the SBTI target setting framework for their pledge. In order to be in the race through SBTI, a company has to commit to set an SBTI corporate net zero target. This includes setting an SBTI near-term target across all scopes and setting a long-term net zero target by 2050. This net zero commitment then has to become a validated SBTI target within 2 years. And if the net zero target is not validated within 2 years, then a company is no longer a part of Race to Zero. So make the pledge today and get started planning for your journey with our next video.